Hey everyone, it's Mabel. Thank you for joining me on my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be about the new collection from MAC called Electric Wonder, and my first thoughts and impressions, and then this quick look that I made using the palettes, the lipsticks, and the iridescent powder in this collection. So before we continue to learn about this Electric Wonder collection from MAC Cosmetics, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Don't forget to share too. Please share me if you like what I do. So let's get right into it. Okay, so first up in the Electric Wonder collection is the eyeshadow palette called Natural Vice. It's 12 colors. They are mixed finishes, so there's mattes, there are frosts, there's the Luxe Pearl, which is like something like this, and there's straight up shimmers. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look I created, I use mostly mattes or all mattes, mostly mattes and a shimmer. You'll see as we progress in the video. So this is the beautiful eyeshadow palette. There's just one catch with this palette. This shade right here is best used with Fix Plus. It's grainy. I'll show you. Every other color is great and swatches really well, but this color in particular, it's grainy. It doesn't come up like smooth. The other colors do, and I'll add a little Fix Plus so you can see what that looks like. That was probably too much Fix Plus, but then it becomes like almost like a beautiful highlight. I don't know if you can see that, but it becomes beautiful. So if you want to use that, it'll be great to pop here, or maybe a little bit too cool for in there, but also great for doing a halo eye. Just that shade that is called Diamond Butterfly. It's a frost, and that frost in particular is just not smooth. Onto the Ignite Wonder face palette. I think this is meant to be highlighters, but the fact that it's a face palette, I figure you could use it for like whatever you want. This is it with the colors. It's absolutely gorgeous. I tend to use some kind of wonderful very often. The other colors, I feel like this is pretty versatile. Like a lot of people can use it, and it's super smooth, which who doesn't love that? I use it for whatever. So like I will use this on my cheek as like a bronzy type color, and then this if I need a pink. Like I use it for whatever. Use it on your eyes, use it on, like it's a face palette. Use it if you like shimmer and like highlight and glowy dew. Next, what I picked up from the Electric Wonder collection is the Into Eternity iridescent powder. Is there a right or wrong way to use any makeup product? No, I'm not sure what this is supposed to be, but this is gorge. Okay, so it's like a rosy bronze shimmer type color, and I have it here on my cheek. Not this highlight. Oh, this highlight was from the Ignite. There's some kind of wonderful Ignite face palette, so that's what this is. This color here is this. I'm obsessed with it because it's like the perfect cheek color, and then it has like a shimmer without being in your face, like a kind of like a smooth highlight type of thing. So obsessed with it. And then the last two things I got from the Electric Wonder palette are these two Lustre lipstick, because they're great nudes, and because I'm in my smoky wave, I have been wanting more gloss or more dew on my lips because I'm doing less color here and more color here. This is Let's Mess Around. This is more of like a pinky type nude. Let's put it over here. And again, it's a luster, so it does have like, it almost feels like a light gloss. The color I have on right now, along with a different color liner, is called the Naturalist, and it's like an orangey nude. They're just perfect nudes for the wave that I'm on right now. So it's like, if you need an easy nude that you don't need to line, I lined it today, but you don't need to line it at all. You need an easy nude. You just want to do this and go. These are perfect. Before I move on, I will say again, the name Electric Wonder threw me off, because the last thing I remember makeup wise that was electric was the Electric palette for Urban Decay, and I was just like taken aback when I officially saw the colors. But when I saw the display and it was officially out, I went nuts. Like, I dropped way too much money on what I bought. I definitely did not need it, but just the packaging alone, like, it makes me so happy to pull it out and use it because I feel expensive. I feel like prettier using this one. And it's not only because it's MAC. It's just, look at it. It's so pretty. Who knew that something like that would make me feel like, oh my God, I'm putting on the most awesome makeup in the world. Honestly, if we talk about the eyeshadow palettes, we probably all have an eyeshadow that look like these, right? We probably all have colors that look like this. But what got me was struck gold. The mix of the finishes I think was very clever with the LUSTRE and the shimmers and the mattes. It's just on the wave that I'm on right now because it's like very dusty gold type color also, right? So I'm a fan. I'm a giant fan. Like, I wigged out. I've been using it every day for the last week. It's just up my alley. And if you are on this dusty kind of smoky eye kind of wave that I'm on right now, you would love this too. Without further ado, let's jump into my makeup look. Eyebrows are done, eyes are concealed. I'm gonna set my concealer with shade Valley of the Goddess. Valley of the Goddess from the Natural Vice palette of the Electric Wonder collection. Nice smooth surface. On my natural days, I would just go out like this with just the shadow, mascara, and call it a freaking day. Alright, now I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking smoke because I've been obsessed with smoke lately. So the kind of smoky I like to do is going from dark to light, which is perfect because I just set my eye with the perfect transition color. I can't do this without my favorite brush, y'all. If I show you my dresser, y'all would be mad at me. You hear all that? Okay, it is. This is my favorite brush. I've used it before. It's Step 3 from the Vintage Cosmetics Company. What the Step 3 mean, I don't know, but I love it because it's like a little like wider pencil brush. So what I like to do, like I said, start dark to light, right? I kind of do a thin band on top of my eye, almost like I'm using it as liner. So I'm gonna use shade Natural Vice. It's not imperative you pack the color on. Don't worry about fallout, although this doesn't have an intense amount of fallout. Don't worry about packing it on because you can always go back and put more on because I'm going to blend this up a little bit and then go in with the next shade. My friends will tell you that when I started with cosmetics, a smoky eye, me? This is brand new information for people around me. Mabel, smoky, dramatic eyes. Who has she become? Y'all, I don't know. But I'm still neutral as hell. That part is up to what you want to do with your eye. I like to bring my eye up. So I kind of like to wing it out a bit. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect right now. I'm going to go in with the next shade and then blend. Actually, well, I need a small blending brush. So this is a Morphe brush. There's no number on it, but it's like a small shader blending type brush. The next shade I'm going to use on top of that, Rebel Pebble. If I can get my nail out of it, Rebel Pebble. Just right on top of that and kind of like to blend that line out. Like literally right on top of it and just slightly above it. Again, don't worry about the intensity of the darkness because we're going to go over it. Keep going until you get the desired look. I like a really smoky effect. I think I'm going to go over it one more time with Rebel Pebble to intensify it a little bit. I'm not going up to my crease. I'm just on the lid right below the crease. You see that? Now I'm going to go back in to Natural Vice a little bit and just drag it along my lash line again. Just to intensify that darkness. I'm going to go in with shade Magnitude in the crease with a big fluffy brush. You just want to keep going until you get the desired look that you want. I'm still going to use the same color I used to prime my lid before. I'm going to use that as a transition shade above that. But you just keep going until you get the kind of smoke that you want. And I'm going to go ahead and call this a subtle smoke. What's going to make it pop a little more is when I do my under eye. But right now, it's subtle. I'm okay with subtle. You see how it's a nice gradient up? Now I'm gonna go back to shade Valley of the Goddess and just blend out this part here so there's no obvious like harsh lines or anything. So there's a shade that's not in this palette. It's from the Grandiose palette from Ace Beauty. You can tell that this has gotten a lot of love. Where's my brush? Oh my god. Oh my god. Found it. So it's shade Patchouli, and you can tell I killed it. I like to go in with that with a big fluffy brush and just, and you can do this with any shade that's like close to your skin tone. I wouldn't say it's highlighting, it's just more blending. See what I mean? To further define the darkness around my eye, because I'm extra, I am gonna do a little liquid liner. Now this is Lancome art liner and noir or black or vinyl. They're calling it so many different things. Focus. Don't wanna focus? Focus. Focus. And just literally on the lash line, not a tight line, but you can call it a tight line because I'm gonna push it up against. I don't know if you can see the difference, but I can see the difference. So my eyes are pretty much done. I just need a little mascara. And for mascara today, Grandiose mascara by Lancome. It's this beautiful swan neck applicator and it's great for volume and definition. Mascara done. I am gonna do the rest of my face off camera. I'll be back to finish up with the rest of the collection so you guys can just focus on the Electric Wonder part. I'm back. Okay, so face makeup is done. I am concealed. Let's just keep it this way for now. So all I need to do is set my face with MAC Mineralize and woof. Let's try it again. All I need to do is set my face with MAC Mineralize in medium golden. I just got put onto this because I have been using Absolute powder from Lancome forever because my skin is on the dry side. But like at work, when I see the MAC girls set their makeovers, this leaves such a beautiful finish. I was like, okay. I noticed that after weight loss, I got a little shaggy. So these lines are a little bit deeper. Also, I never had that before, so there's a lot of new things happening to my face, new dynamics. I still look cute, or do I not? I'm gonna mimic under my eye what I did on top of my eye, but before I do that, I'm actually gonna use a liner that I love. So it's a gel pencil, Master Precise Skinny by Maybelline. But look how thin it is. It's just on the waterline. I'm gonna go ahead and set it with the same dark shade I used on my top lid. Natural Vice again. I'm just gonna go over what I just drew in and just directly below it. My ladies like myself who wear contacts, don't worry about the shadow getting on your contact. You can take a wet Q-tip and just take it right out, or wait till you get that nasty eye booger and pull it out then. I'm just going to take this moment to intensify this line right here. Now that the dark shade is done, I'm going to go in with Mystique. Oh, not Mystique. I think I called it magnitude before, but it's magnetique. So I'm going to drag that directly below the dark shade I just placed in my waterline and directly below it, just to mirror what I did on the top and continue that smoky effect. And then finally I take the same transition shade I used from before, Valley of the Goddess, the shade right here. Just drag a little bit, just a little bit. Final step for the eyes is mascara. If you watched my last video, you know which mascara I love to use on my bottom lash, and it's Definicils by Lancome. Look at that brush, it's just perfect. Eyes are officially done, and we're done with this beautiful Natural Vice palette. This lovely guy here, I've been using it as a blush because to me it is the perfect bronzy but still like rosy kind of color. Now this is just beautiful. I'm obsessed with it. I am using the Precision Lancome cheek brush number 7. I usually do highlight first, but with this product, I don't know why, I just want to like go in with it first, just because it is also like sparkly. It's so pretty. Also, the way I apply brush, I apply blush, not brush. I apply blush this way in order to have like an additional like kind of like contour kind of thing happening. That I love this so much. Like, don't you get excited when you're putting on something you know you love and it's just like it's happening, the transformation is almost complete. Look how pretty that is. And then you see how that got a little lower. I take like whatever's left over on the translucent powder here, Ignite Wonder face palette. This palette has 6 highlight shades. Like I'll pop that on my blush if I have something pinky going on, but I tend to stick to the first 2 colors for highlight. So let me start with the small highlight first. So I'm gonna use shade Some Kind of Wonderful. I don't like an intense highlight on my nose. Highlight, no highlight. Highlight, no highlight. It's literally my favorite part besides setting spray. I'll go under the brow. This is what happens when I'm nearing the end of my videos. I start getting a little obsessed with my face. I'm just like, oh. And then Cupid's bow. I'm gonna use this brush from Crown. You can tell all the highlight is on it. I usually use it for like my Lancome. It's tapered on the sides. I don't know if you can tell. It's tapered on the side, so I like to use highlight for it. Is this a highlighting brush? No idea, but it gives me the desired result, so I don't care. I want to look like a glazed donut. Last but not least, it's my favorite MAC Prep and Prime. I actually use 2 because I'm extra. MAC Prep and Prime, the Boom 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 Cherry Blossom thick spray. Excuse me. I do this to bind the powder to my face so I don't look dry. Normally, I love Fix It and Forget It by Lancome, but I haven't been able to get my hands on it. So I am using today Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, and it's just a couple of hits just to seal everything in. Does it make a difference? I feel it does. Let's finish up everything with lip. Now, there were 2 colors. There's a pinky one and there's a nudie one. I'm gonna do the nudie one with my favorite liner from Lancome called Ideal. I have kind of big lips already, but if you don't have big lips, you want to make sure that the center is a little bit lighter just to give the illusion of being bigger. Just how like we bronze the outside of our face, right? And leave the center kind of like highlighted and pretty. Same kind of idea. I love this liner because one, the color is amazing, but also the formula is great. It's non-drying, it's waterproof. It makes anything you're wearing just a little bit longer wearing. And I love that, especially for a lipstick like this, because this is a Lustre lipstick, so it's gonna leave like a sheen. You can also do a gloss over this, but oh, this is what I'm talking about. Let my hair out. And I am all done. What do you guys think about this makeup look? This is pretty much all like color and lip and like everything that you can see on my face except for the foundation and concealer is the Electric Wonder collection from MAC. What do you think? My little subtle smoke, my lip, my cheek and highlight. My final impression of this collection is that I love it. I was a little confused by the name. Initially, you think Electric Wonder, you think you're going to see like bright colors, and it wasn't. Tell me what you think down below, and thank you so much for watching my third video, hopefully, and I'll see you next time around. Thanks again. Bye, y'all.